Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be recommending 25 Netflix movies / shows that you should watch. Like, this is a Netflix recommendation and I feel like I always take time to come up to watch great movies. Like, it sucks to be in the mood for a movie, but the movies are just not moving. So in today's video I have 25 movies recommendations, not just movies but series as well, that I would recommend that you do watch. I have a book with me where I wrote them down, so me looking up and down the side, it's just probably me looking to remind myself of the series or the shows that I picked, and I would recommend that you watch them with someone, because it's always nice to watch shows and things with someone. It's kind of like you talk about them, you know, it's nice that way. So the first movie is, oh, by the way, I will not be explaining the movies because I'm so bad at that. And number two, it's 25 movies. If I explain each and every single one of them, it's like going to be a long ass video. So I'm not going to be explaining. I'll just say the names and maybe perhaps say something small about it, or not, I'll just see. So the first movie is Rough Night. Rough Night has to be my new favorite movie on Netflix. I am not a big fan of action movies or things like that, but I do have a few with me. But Rough Night has to be, it's not an action movie, but like just a comedy. It's a movie where murder happens and it's just so nice. Just check it out. And then the second movie is Mystery Murder. No, it's Murder Mystery. Why did I say Mystery Night? Oh yeah, I said it's Murder Mystery. Murder Mystery has to be also one of my favorite movies on Netflix. Like, it's the type of movie that I would rewatch because it keeps me like it keeps me thinking. Like, it gets me to think and think. It gets me to be like, I wonder who the killer is. Is it Jack, Jim, or someone, like things like that. So I would totally recommend this movie. Like, it's so nice. By the way, the third one I have a series. It's an Indian series. It's Never Have I Ever. This series has been trending. Like, it's been trending. I've been seeing it on Instagram. I've been seeing it on E-News. They've been posting about it. I was like, I really need to hop on it and see what the hype is all about. And I get it. Like, when I first watched it, it was only season 1, and I watched the entire series in one day. Like, if it had to be 12, I would watch. If it had to be 1, I would watch it. Like, it was that nice. And then they came season 2. I watched it in one day, which sucks because it's like, oh, now I want to watch more. Then it came season 3 and I watched them, like, each and every season. I finished it within one day. Like, it's so funny, so nice. Like, it's just about high school struggles and stuff. Never ever is just one of the most interesting series that I've ever seen. And the other one is Jeannie and Georgia. It's Georgia, but I feel like it's Georgia. Yeah, how do you want to pronounce this? I feel like it's also been trending and it's so nice as well. It speaks about, like, it's all about like teenage struggles, and it's just interesting and entertaining at the same time. I probably recommend that you watch it, especially if you're a teenager and you want to watch something on Netflix. Probably watch Ginny and Georgia as well, you know. And then this one is like a reality show, you know. It's a reality show. They Selling Sunset and Selling Temper. My favorite was Selling Temper. I don't know, but I felt more likely to watch Selling Temper because of the women, like the empowering. They would work with real estate and things like that. But it's not just only the houses, but it shows like women working and getting this together, you know. And it's so empowering. Like, it's so nice and entertaining for me. And then there's this series. It's a limited series on Netflix. It's called Somewhere Between. Somewhere Between is so nice. And the nice thing about it is that it's a limited series. I hate when I start a series that just doesn't want to finish. Like, it's 5 seasons and the first season is interesting, but as time goes on, it's no longer interesting. I hate it because it feels like you did not complete something, and that sucks for me, you know. And then I have another series which is interesting, is One of Us is Lying. Oh, when I first discovered One of Us is Lying, it was on the top 10. It was number 1, and I was bored and I was like, let me watch it. It's interesting as hell. Like, it's so interesting. It's about this murder that, like, there's a murder that happened, and now you're just trying to like connect the dots as to who killed it. And then there's this group of 4 people, and now it's like, one of us is lying because one of us definitely did it. And I was like, as the viewer, you were like, I wonder who it is, because everybody's just story just sums up and everybody seems so innocent, you know. So now it's like, but one of us is lying. So watch it to discover like who's lying and stuff like that. That is so nice. And then this one, its title is, it's a bit long, but it's a series that is very interesting. This woman, it's the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window. Like, the title of the story is so big. Like, if this is the photo of the story, this will be the title. Like, it's so long. Is the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window. It's so interesting. This woman just drinks wine, takes pills with wine, and to the point where she sees a murder happening in the next house, and when she reports it, it's like, you were drinking too much, you are hallucinating, yeah, like you are not seeing things that are there. So like they kind of make her question herself, you know, things like that. And it's so interesting to see what happens. And now it's like, but I saw this, I know that I'm drinking and I'm on pills, but at the same time I'm sure that I saw this, you know. Yeah. And the other movie that I would recommend is Unforgettable is just about obsession, and that movie is so nice. I personally enjoy it and love it so much. Like, it's just entertaining to watch, to see like what's happening. I don't think it's probably the movies that like to be recreated, but sometimes the movies, it really depends on who's acting. So yeah, it's nice. And then we have Killers. The same woman who's acting in Unforgettable is acting in Killers. So I love that woman, but I don't remember her name. Yeah, so Killers is definitely one of the most interesting shows. It is one of my favorite movies as well, with murder mystery and rough night. It is definitely like one of my favorite movies. Killers is about a guy who works for this, I don't know what to say, an organization or something, to like kill other people. And so he does not have a family. That's why he went to do this job, because they're looking for people who don't have families. And so he did it. And then once he did that, he met this girl, and he decided that he's not going to do this anymore because he is in love with someone else. But then a few years later, those people come back and they say, we want you back. So now their life is at risk, including the girl who is pregnant, by the way. So it's very interesting to see. And then there's a prize put on their head. If like they send other people to say, if you find this person, you will get money. If you kill this person, you will get money. So their life are at risk. And then there's The Deep End of the Ocean. You should definitely watch this movie. I'd recommend it. It's interesting. It's so nice. Like, just watch it. And then this one's like series that you don't have to watch every day, but just watch it for entertainment's sake. You can watch to anytime you just want to watch and go back. This one just does not have any pressure into finishing the series. But for me personally, this one is Friends. I watched Friends. The first time I watched it, I did not like it because of the camera, but I realized that it was back in the 90s. But as I gave it time, it's like my favorite show of all time. My favorite show. It's so funny, like it's so nice. Like, it's also, I feel like a lot of people in the US, when it comes to Friends, they're like, it's part of their childhood memory. Like, nobody didn't watch Friends. It's so good. Like, it's that good, you know. So you should probably watch Friends. It's funny. If you're having a sad day, watch Friends. Like, you probably have the nicest day afterwards. You laugh, and it just keeps you laughing and keeps you in a good mood. And I like to be happy, like, for once, that I discovered this year. I like being happy. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to cry all night. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to do that. So every time I'm depressed, I give myself time to cry it out, and then watch Friends, you know. And then the other one is Sister. I watch it with my twin sister, obviously, because it's twins, and T and Timmy, we've known them since a very young age, so we were very excited when we got Netflix, and we were like, we have to watch this, so we did. And then we have Moesha, Brandy. She is a living legend. Everybody knows her as the 90s queen. Like the fashion sense and everything is just Brandy. So definitely watch it. It's also funny. And then there's When They See Us. When They See Us is definitely painful in a way, you know. Man, when I saw it, I was crying. Especially the last episode. That guy, like, it was so terrible because those people were very young. Like, to go to jail at a very young age, and to think that this is something that happens to people in real life, I was definitely crying. And the guy won an Emmy, so at the end of the day, there's always like the light at the end of the tunnel, you know. Always keep that mindset. And then there's Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe is this movie is just like this blind guy, but he is a rock, you know, so you don't have to breathe because he's blind, but he can hear you when you breathe, and he will attack you. So it's like, don't breathe to be safe. But how am I supposed to leave if I'm not breathing? My ear hurts for some reason. It pierced here, but this one hurts. Okay, so now we have Time. Time is Justin Timberlake. No, it's Justin Timberlake. Yeah. The singer of Mira, Can't Stop the Feeling, and he is in this movie. It's an interesting movie whereby the time, like, you can see that I'm about to die by just looking over here at the time. You can see that today is my last day on earth, but you can give each other time like this. So yeah, I'd recommend that you watch it. It's definitely nice, definitely the nicest, not the nicest of all, but like, it's nice. And then we have The Hangover. The Hangover is very nice. It's chilling, it's funny, it's comedy, and this guy of I'm a deep end. I don't remember the guy's name. He has really cute green eyes, like his Cooper. Yeah, but he's definitely amazing, and he's a very successful actor. So we have Hangover 1, 2, 3, so probably watch them all. But on Netflix, for some reason, I feel like there's just 2, you know, so you should just watch them. Yeah. And then we have Cellular. Oh my gosh, Cellular is, let me just explain this one because it's very interesting. Cellular is about a guy was on a phone call where the woman was kidnapped, and then this woman like kept making wires because they took the phone and smashed it, and so she took the phone and tried to connect and connected to the point where she called someone, and she was like, help me, I'm kidnapped. And this guy was like, yeah, for real, if you were really kidnapped, you wouldn't call me, you would call the cops, you know. But then she kind of convinced him that she really is kidnapped, and then this guy doesn't know anything about this woman, and doesn't know her at all. So then now it's like, oh my god, someone's kidnapped, and she's saying that I must not hang up, and she's saying that I must save her, and now she is given this pressure to save someone he does not even know, you know. So definitely watch it, it's interesting. And then we have An Eye for an Eye. An Eye for an Eye is an interesting movie because a girl on his birthday was murdered, raped first, and then killed while she was on a call with her mom. And her mom noticed that her daughter was dying, and then the mom just went after the killer. Like, the mom is a superhero. And then there's A Quiet Place. It's just a place where there are things that are flying around, killing people. So for you to survive, you don't have to make a sound. You don't even need to make a sound. Like, you don't have to say ha. Like, those things, they can hear. I don't even know what those things are, but they can hear, like, they can sense it, like, so quick, and they can like run towards the sound, and then they'll kill you. So you just be quiet. And then there's Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit is so nice because there's Sofia Vergara, and I guess I keep forgetting this actress name, but I love her as well. She was Jill from Friends, like the hot sister. Like, I throw myself at you and you say no. How gay are you? Oh, Reese Witherspoon, yeah, she is amazing. If there's Sofia Vergara and Reese Witherspoon in the same movie, you definitely have to watch it. Like, it's funny obviously because Sophia is there as well, so it's just funny and interesting, and it's just about discovering who really did these things and who really is wrong and things like that. So you should definitely watch it. And then we have Red Notice. I don't even have to explain this one. I feel like it was trending so much, so if you do not watch it, just watch it. And we have Bird Box. If you don't watch Bird Box, watch it. Like, just watch it. And then we have Lovebirds. I definitely lost count, and I'm definitely over 25. Lovebirds, it was definitely new Netflix last year, so you should definitely watch Lovebirds. It's interesting, it's funny, it's just amazing. And guys, I keep forgetting the actress name. I keep forgetting people's name. Why am I nervous or something? What's her name? I feel like I'm overthinking because I really like this girl, but she's also acting in Insecure and Little, so I forgot her name. I'm sorry. And then we have Inventing Anna. Like, run it again. Like, once I watched Inventing Anna, guys, I just wanted to be an actress. I wanted to act. I was just mimicking her in the house. I was just doing everything. Like, even at school, people would know like you watched a movie from me because I would like mimic everything she does, like the way she speaks. And I'm not perfect. I'm not even good. But like, it's so nice. It's very nice. And then last but not least, we have Charlie's Angels. We have the first Charlie's Angels, but I'm talking about the new one. It's very interesting, it's empowering, it's nice, because we also have this girl, look, I forgot her name as well. I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry. Today I keep forgetting this actress's name. Like, I forget. But anyway, I would say watch Charlie's Angel, the brand new one. It's very entertaining if you don't know which the other one to watch. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video if you can. You know, because like, guys, I'm really trying to grow this YouTube thing. Thank you guys so much for watching.